To the stars that aren't so big now, an animated film has swooped into third place at the box office this weekend.
Dusty, you're going up against the best racers in the world.
I'm afraid of heights.
That airplane needs some help. Y'all know that, right?
Yeah!
The Disney film Planes made $22.5 million in its opening weekend. The movie is a spin-off of Pixar's Cars franchise. Planes stars Dusty, a small aircraft with big dreams of competing in a daring aerial race.
We're not your typical family. I need you to be my wife for 10 grand.
Drug dealing?
Oh, it's smuggling. We're just pretending to be a family to smuggle pot across the border.
Rolling into second place is the comedy We're the Millers, starring Jennifer Aniston and Jason Sudeikis. It brought in $26 million.
Too many storms have come and gone.
In 5 days' time, you will die. Thank you for your service.
And the science fiction film Elysium claimed top spot at the box office this weekend. The movie brought in $30.5 million. Elysium stars Matt Damon, whose character tries to bridge the gap between two future societies. Film critic Jason Gorber from Twitchfilm.com joins us as always. Jason, good to see you.
Hi, Scott. How are you?
Good, good, good. So is this a home run for Matt Damon or what?
Nope. This is yet another of those films that has sort of built-in expectations. Neil Blomkamp's last film was District 9, which is a film he did after his big Hollywood production of Halo that he was going to do with Peter Jackson fell through. So he did District 9, this wonderful little independent film, highly metaphorical about goings-on during apartheid. It gets complicated what that metaphor was. So he now finally gets his chance to do his big-budget thing. He's got Matt Damon in it. He's got Jodie Foster in it. And there's lots of elements to like here. It's very pretty. There's some good effects. Blomkamp's background's 3D animation. But when it all is said and done, this is kind of a terrible movie, and it's so disappointing because of that. I mean, there's moments, again, that you can really focus on and go, oh, that's pretty cool. And what is nice about it is that it hasn't dumbed down the sort of action for ratings. Mm-hmm. It's definitely an intense film. There's a lot of blood and gore and people's faces being blown up and stuff like that. So not to just delve into the visceral thrill, but so often a film like this with such a relatively big budget tries to make it so that it plays for a strictly adolescent audience. This is clearly a film that's designed for adults. It's adult rated, but nonetheless, it is so heavy-handed with this metaphor and so sort of stomping down the story. Honestly, it's such a disappointment. It could have been a much, much better film. It's a film that is dumber than it thinks it is, and that's really frustrating. It purports to be so smart, but the metaphor is just awful. So
dumber than it thinks it is and kind of terrible. Let's take a look.
Sure.
In 5 days' time, you will die. Thank you for your service.
They can fix it on Elysium.
Max, I think I can help get you up there.
Hey, bring down the Pornstar!
This ain't gonna kill me. What did you do to me?
Gave you a way out. Whoever has this has the power to override their whole system.
If people agree with you, does that hurt their careers?
Who knows? But Damon's actually fine in it. Jodie Foster's unwatchably terrible in it. But what's really insane for me is that Oblivion, the film that came out a few months ago, which is basically 70 movies all crammed into one with Tom Cruise running around with a gun, is actually the better movie, and I never in a million years thought that would be the case. I mean, in any ways, Elysium makes Wally, the story of Wally, which is a lovely little story, seem incredibly sophisticated. It is just so heavy-handed that it's really frustrating.
Okay, moving on. Amanda Seyfried and a new role for her. I'll let you take that.
You're letting me take this one. Amanda Seyfried as a porn star. She's playing Linda Lovelace, the star of Deep Throat, the 1970s, one of the most successful films of all time. It was made for, I believe, $12,000 and went on to make $650 million, not adjusted for inflation. This was an absolute juggernaut when the film came out, all kinds of people went to see what the new thing. Johnny Carson joked about it. The film is fairly interesting in that it takes the first moment is sort of the rough and tumble world of pornography in the 70s, and then the tone shifts when you tell things from her point of view when she wrote a tell-all book, and you see those real dreary parts of the life of pornography. Shocking. There are much better films that do this kind of shtick much better. Seyfried's great, but overall, despite some pretty strong performances, the film falls apart. It's made by documentarians, and they don't seem to be able to put the film together as well as they should have.
Okay, my producer Farzad just said skip the clip, so I'm not sure if that's because it's, you know, kind of iffy. Only about 45 seconds left for We're the Millers.
Right. Speaking of, Jennifer Aniston as a stripper gets together with Jason Sudeikis, the drug dealer, to pretend to be a family and smuggle a bunch of drugs across the border from Mexico. This movie should be awful. I went in thinking, oh my God, this is going to be crap. But it's actually pretty funny. And it was definitely a surprise. It's done by people who've done films like Hot Tub Time Machine. The director did Dodgeball. So these are high concept comedies that when they actually work, it works. Again, it's not a complete home run, but I can't believe out of all the films that we're talking about, We're the Millers is actually the best of the lot. It's worth seeing. It's funny, honestly. You can catch it in theaters, but this is totally something that if it's unadulterated on a plane, watch it that way. It's a perfectly great film to watch, and there's some funny bits. And I love Sudeikis, and Aniston is not annoying. So, rousing endorsement. Jennifer Aniston's not annoying.
Jason, we're going to remind people that they can follow you on Twitter at Filmfest_CA, and thanks very much. Have fun at the movies.
Thanks, Scott. All the best.